The Sal Sirchia Show, the mayor of rock and roll.
I seen you there with someone new. Don't laugh, Joanne. You're sick. Don't forget you're not sick. Joanne's not feeling good tonight, folks, so we're not going to talk to her too much. She's got a bad sore throat. And I'm not even going to say right, Joanne, because she'll start talking, so I'm not saying anything. Oh, boy. See, I make her laugh even when I don't say nothing. This is terrible. We should have canceled our show tonight because you don't feel good.
No.
You know? Oh, it's all right. Kidding. But no, I'm not going to talk to you. State zita. Be quiet, will you? Tu capisci? State zita. Oh, you know, I'm over here just hanging loose like a long-haired goose. I just came back from my wife's cousin's husband had like one of those things I found. What do you call it? I think it's called a G Foundation. To raise money. He has like cancer and stuff, and they're trying to, and you go there and you buy raffles and all that stuff. And I got to tell you, I cannot believe we were there before. Joanne, you don't have to talk, just listen, and all the audience out there just listen too. I was there before. As soon as I walked in, my father-in-law threw one of the tickets in the box, and I cannot believe it. He put my ticket in there, ticket for me. And threw it in the box, and all of a sudden they said, "Corrado, you won." And what did we win? I won it, a brand new Keith Urban guitar.
What?
An amplifier, a guitar stand, brand new Keith Urban guitar. Comes with the strap, comes with the strings, comes with the picks, comes with everything. The jack, the cable, everything. And I can't believe it. I went there and I came home before with a brand new Keith Urban guitar. His I don't know if you know what they look like. They kind of look like Les Pauls. But maybe I'll take a picture of it later. Yeah. Of myself hanging loose with my new guitar. So and post it on Facebook. That might be a cool thing.
I want to see it.
Now we have Joe Rubbo. I hope I'm saying that right. He hasn't called yet, and I hope he calls in a little while, or else we're going to have another no-show. But that never worries me, man, because, even when there's a no-show, the mayor of rock and roll always carries the show no matter what. Now, it would be double the amount of work for me tonight because my co-host, Joanne, has a sore throat. So why are you laughing? You're not supposed to be. I've been telling Joanne that her throat hurts, and she laughs at everything I say. So I told her she should actually take a nap for an hour until the show is over.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Oh, maybe do you have any good cough drops? Or you got to drink something, keep it lubricated?
Yeah, I do. I'm taking throat lozenges, and you know that stuff where you open your mouth and you spray in your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah,
that stuff. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Also, I got to give a shout out to all the new friends on Facebook. I've made maybe about 300 new friends, and they all gave the fan page, the Sal Sirchia fan page, a like. And I think it's up to like 1,080 or maybe more by now. So I want to thank all those people for liking the page. And little by little.
We clap for them.
Yeah. You know what, Joanne? I mean, I think they did such a great job. Let's hear that one more time. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. We got to give a shout out to brother Fabian Gustavo.
Yeah.
Fabian Gustavo has been making all these crazy little things with me. like in The Godfather, saying, "Go to the page and we'll make you an offer we can't refuse." All these crazy games, him and his boys from the SGCS. I forgot, how do you say it again? SCG, SGS. I think I might be saying it backwards, but I didn't write nothing down in front of me tonight, so that's why I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, shout out to brother Fabian Gustavo, who does all that hard work all week long out there in Panama. And it's 9:05, and our guest has still not called, and I'm very, very surprised. We might have another call. We might not have. We might have another no call, no show tonight. I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe not. I think he's late.
Yeah, he's probably just late. You know, is there a time difference in Florida? I don't think so. Is there?
No time difference.
And we see on Facebook here that we lost a great actress. Rest in peace here. The one who played, what's her name? She played Alice mom on and what was her name from the what was the show? The Brady Bunch, is it? Yeah, right. Or was it? Yeah, the Brady Bunch, right? Do I have that right?
Florence Henderson.
Is that her name? The one who played like the yeah, she was like she was always in with the apron. Huh?
She died. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anna B. Davis?
Anna B.
Yes. Her name was Ann B. Davis from the Brady Bunch.
Oh, I think she played the maid.
The maid, exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over Facebook. Everybody's putting pictures of her up. I'm looking at it right now. And that's very sad. She was, what, 88?
Oh, really?
Okay, so we got to give a shout out. And
Maya Angelou died this week also. I want to say that as well.
Oh, really? Yeah, sadly,
Maya,
she was right here. She was 88 years old.
Oh, really?
And, you know, how many of us grew up with her, watching her?
I know.
Oh, man, forget about it. That's from the 60s, man. When I was a kid, when I met Shirley Jones, and I was with her for 3 days at the Chiller Convention, and we were talking about the Patrick family, I told her, I said, I got to tell you, I said, in the 60s, every Friday night, I'd be looking at my watch. I was a kid, and I'm hanging out with all my friends on Linwood Street in East New York, Brooklyn, where I was born and raised. Linwood Street between Liberty and Glenmore, 407 Linwood Street. But actually, no, I wasn't born on there. I was born on Ashford Street. And as a little baby, my parents moved, and I remember Linwood. I don't remember Ashford. But anyway, every Friday night, I told Shirley Jones that as soon as it was around 8 o'clock, I couldn't hang out with my friends no more because it was a routine I had. I used to run inside, set up in front of the old black and white TV, and at first I'd watch, I think it was the Brady Bunch, Partridge Family after that, The Odd Couple, and then Love American Style.
Oh, I remember that.
Love American Style.
American Style.
Just me and you. And she was bugging out when I told her that. She said, "Oh my God." She said to me, she says, "Wow, you really have them in perfect order." I said, every Friday night. It was a routine. For like years I did that. I had to watch those shows. And then my Love American Style, it was like already pretty late. So it was like kind of like a freaky atmosphere as a kid. You know, it was Friday night, but there was no school tomorrow. So I'm watching the Love American Style. And it's like, wow, it's really late right now. This is kind of cool, you know? So that's a little story of mine from back in the 60s. I don't want to let Joanne talk too much. I tell you, if Joe Rubbo... Huh?
Was that in the 60s?
Yeah.
No, that was... Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. 60... And 65, 66, 67, 68.
Oh,
no, oh yeah.
Okay.
Why? When did you think it was?
70s.
It was also going on in the 70s, but that was definitely the 60s. Because I know for a fact I lived on Linwood Street from till 1969. And then we moved around the corner to Essex Street in 1970, a year later. And all those shows were on the Linwood Street house. I picture it in my head exactly. And, you know, I know it for a fact. You were too young then. You probably weren't born yet, Joe, and you're such a young chick. What are you, about 25, 26 now?
Well, you're almost
Well, we don't want to give your age away, you know. We're probably 20, 21. But, so now, listen, if Joe, I have a hard time saying his last name. Rubbo? Is that how you say it? Joe Rubbo? R-U-B-B-O.
Rubbo.
Rubbo. Not Rubbo?
Rub. R-U-B-B is rub. No, R-U-B is rub.
Right, so he's got R-U-B-B-O.
Rubbo.
Sounds like a Rubbo to me. And he hasn't called up yet, so he might be Rubbo in one out. Especially if you watch his show. He's on that show. He's got that show in Florida, the VIP show, with all his gorgeous hot chicks all over the place. So if he's didn't fall asleep like what's the name did there? What was the chick's name from Saturday Night Fever? I already forgot.
Oh Lord, I forgot.
Yeah, what the heck is her name? She didn't come on the show and I already forgot her name. Karen Lynn Gorney.
Right.
Now, when Karen Lynn Gorney fell asleep.
He'll go to the Hall of Shame.
That's it. We'll have to just make another show called the Hall of Shame. That's it. What are you going to do? So definitely he's on that show, VIP, with all those gorgeous hot girls. So maybe he scored one of them tonight. You never know. And that's why, I wouldn't be cool on the radio show.
Maybe he's doing his show, Sal. Maybe he's doing his show, right? Maybe he's doing his show.
It's possible. Let me see. Did he send me any emails?
Yeah, did he send you an email?
Let's see. Joe Rubbo.
Yeah.
Rubbo. I can't say that name for the life of me.
Rubbo. You know what? I think it's Rubbo.
Yeah.
Joe Rubbo.
We might have to start singing a couple of tunes in a minute because if I don't have a guest, I'm going to have to start singing from now till 10 o'clock. And what am I doing? Sal Sirchia, the greatest hits live? What do I do here? Well, I could do some Elvis impersonations too.
I know you can. Why don't you do some, Sal?
What should I do? Should I do You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside a lucky guy to never know the one who loved you so. No, you don't know me.
Oh, I like that. I really do.
Yeah. No, you don't know the one, Joanne, baby, who dreams of you at night and longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. To you, I'm just a friend, and that's all I've ever been. No, you don't know me.
Don't know me. Oh,
For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you, Joanne, baby.
Yeah.
Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance you might love me too. All right, what did you think of that? That's pretty cool, eh? Do you have any good songs we could play? Maybe we should play a commercial. What the hell? Maybe he'll call in while we're doing the commercial. What do you think?
I think that you are absolutely right. So let's put
play two of them. What the heck? I'm hanging loose over here.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, here goes commercial, folks. Enjoy.
Here is a well-documented fact. Humans spend approximately 33% of life in bed. That's a good reason to consider bringing your bed into the 21st century. With Function All Linens, they'll change your bedtime forever. Designed for every kind of bedtime you can imagine, these fun and functional bed sheets have his and her side pockets that hold pretty much everything but the kitchen sink. The pockets allow you to have your cell phone, iPad, remotes, and anything else you need within your fingertips' reach at all times. No more cluttered nightstands. No more fumbling around in the dark. Simply reach for your pocket. Experience the affordable comfort and pure luxury that only Function All Linens can offer. For more information or to order, visit functionall-linens.com or beddazzle.com.
Are we back, folks?
We're
Or
back.
are we playing? We're back. I'll be back. I'm coming back. Like a homesick train on a one-way track. I gotta travel, and hit the gravel. But I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. So Joanne, I can't. What a shame. You know, it's a drag because I don't want you to talk with you have a sore throat, but yet.
I know.
Unbelievable. Hey, do you have any of Tom Guerra's songs queued up at all by any chance?
All right, let me see. Let me get Tom.
Did you get your CD in the mail, by the way?
I did. I got it in the mail, and I was so thrilled. Oh,
He's a great guy, and that's why we're going to play some of his
is.
songs tonight.
Yeah, as soon as
You know?
I get him on here. But he is fantastic. His album is outstanding.
It is. I've been playing it in the car every day, and I learned to like every song from listening to it. I got used to every song, and now I know, like, you know when you listen to an album a lot, you get familiar with all the songs.
Yeah. So one in particular that I absolutely love is called Cup of Tea. So.
Oh yeah, you want to play that one?
I'll play that one. Here we go.
All right. This is join me that was Cup of Tea, right, Joanne?
That's right. Cup of tea.
Yeah, that was Tom Guerra. He was a guest last week, and he's a great guest, a humble, a wonderful guy. And whenever people are really cool and so nice and sending everybody CDs, sending me one, and our guest, one of our guest callers, or they were in the chat room actually, sent them one, sent one to Joanne. So when people are so cool, they deserve to have their songs played more and more. And we have no show tonight with Joe. Joe's actually a very nice guy. We talked on the phone. I don't know what could have happened to him. Maybe a family emergency. Maybe he's got stuck doing his show because he does a show on TV in Florida. So anything could have happened. But who knows? You never know. I mean, God forbid, you know. But hopefully he's okay. And he really is a nice guy. I can't say he's not. He's a real nice guy. We talked for an hour the other day on the phone, and he was very excited about doing the show tonight. But something definitely must have came up, and hopefully he's okay. But that was my good friend, and Joanne's good friend, Tom Guerra, song called Cup of Tea. If you notice, he's got a lot of Beatles titles, songs in that song going on. I want to hold your hand, and stuff like that. You got to hide your love away. So I'm going to play another song by my good friend Tom Guerra because he deserves it. He's a great guy, and his songs are dynamite, so they should be heard out there. The next one I'm going to play is called Dirty Son, right, Joanne?
That's right. Dirty
All right,
Son.
whenever you're ready, baby.
All right, here we go.
Always out of place.
we're back, folks. Yeah, baby. That's our friend, not only my friend, but Joanne's friend, Brother Tom Guerra. And we had a no-call, no-show tonight. So I always believe that if a guest doesn't call in for whatever reason, if something must have happened or an emergency, then, bring back a great guest that you had last. And last week we had Tom Guerra, who's a dynamite guy, and sent everybody CDs and just a humble, real nice guy. And he deserves to be heard and listened to. So that's why we're playing a bunch of his songs tonight. And I got to say, I know Tom's probably listening right now. I got to tell you, brother, that I've been playing your CD in the car every day, and your CD turned out to be like, when you get a Beatle album and you put the Beatle album on and every song on both sides. So Tom Guerra's CD became that to me, where I know every song. See, I love playing CDs in my car because I do long drives, and you listen to the whole thing,
Right.
So as it's playing and playing, you just get more and more familiar with the songs. Before you know it, you're singing along. So that's what Tom Guerra's album turned out to be for me. And for people who are listening, if you didn't get a CD, man, you should, try to get a copy as soon as possible. Buy one. Get in touch with Tom Guerra on Facebook, and he's got videos on YouTube. We're going to play another one of his songs right now. Okay, we're going to play Here's Tomorrow, one of my favorites on the album. Ready, Joanne, baby?
Here we go.
Your high school locker next to mine.
that song. That is a great song, man. Every time I hear it in the car, I feel like I'm like, just cruising down the parkway, and I'm like, yeah, baby, this sounds great. But that was Here's Tomorrow by our good friend and big fan of the show and great singer-songwriter, Tom Gira, he's talking to me on Facebook right now, and he would have loved to call in, but he's outdoors, and they don't have his phone with him. But he just wrote me back and says, I hear it. He could hear it. He goes, I wish I could call in from my iPad at a friend's pool having some beers. Oh, Brother
nice.
Tom. Some guys have, you see these rock and roll stars, man? They hang out by the pool with a few beers, and they could only look at the chicks because most of the rock and roll guys I know these days are married with kids, so we could still act like rock stars, but you can look at the chicks, but you got to play it cool, Especially, you got to play it cool by the pool. See, I'm so good at that. I should write a song about that. Play it cool by the pool. Be cooly pool boy. Don't get hot, 'cause, man, you got some high times ahead. Take it slow, and daddy-o, you could live it up and die in bed. Play cool by the pool. Now, we played 3 songs by our brother Tom Gira. I have also my other good friend who's also a big fan of the show, also a songwriter, Paul Melchior, who we had on the show not too long ago. And he had a great song, one of my favorites of his, called Starlight. It gives you that feeling of that King Crimson kind of atmosphere. Tom probably, if he's listening, he's probably King Crimson. He knows King Crimson. I know Joanne's probably saying, what the hell is King Crimson? I can't even say it right. Can you try to say it more than 3 times? King Crimson. Now watch what happens if you try to say it fast. King Crimson, King Crimson, King Crimson, King Crimson. See what happens? You just can't say it. It's like saying cinnamon.
King Clemson. I can't do it.
Here's to you. Here's to me. Here's tomorrow. That was Brother Tom Gira from his album All the Above. And now I want to play my friend Paul Melchior's song called Starlight. Hopefully he's listening, and he'll be very happy and surprised. So we got that queued up. Let's hear Starlight by my good friend Paul Melchior.
It's only 6 short weeks for the last things that they say.
together, and Paulie Melchior, Brother Paul, with his song Starlight. And I think if people were like a little buzzed out there, well, especially Tommy's out there having a few beers by the pool, hanging loose like a short-haired goose, actually. And and he's probably laughing right now. That was Brother Paul Melchior, also singer-songwriter, with his song called Starlight. It kind of gives you that feeling of that band King Crimson. And he's a big King Crimson fan, so that's where he probably picked up that style from or influence. He likes everybody, but anyway, we're going to go back to Brother Tom Guerra because he's got a great album, and I love all his songs. And when you're a great guy, you deserve to be pushed and heard and listened to, and that's it, man. Right. Some people don't care, but I do, man. When you got people that are cool and humble and real nice people, they need to be promoted and heard out there. So what do you say we play another one from his album called Get Off My Groove, one of my favorites? How about it, Get Off My Groove, Joanne?
All right.
I wonder if Elvis Presley would have covered that song, would have been like, "You better get off of my groove, get off of my groove, baby. Hey,
You're
baby,
better
you
than
better
Elvis.
get
You're
off
better.
my groove." Huh?
You're better. You're better than Elvis, Sal.
Me?
You.
Wow. I just met Priscilla Presley a few weeks ago, and we went to convention for 3 days, me and Priscilla, and I walked up to her, and she said, "Oh, hi." I said to Priscilla, "Priscilla, tell me the truth." She goes, "What?" I said, "Did you ever think that today you would meet somebody even better looking than your husband. And she was like, "Oh my God! Well, you are kind of handsome," she said. I said, "I know." I said, "You were married to the king of rock and roll, but I'm the mayor of rock and roll." Yeah, baby.
Oh, God, that's funny.
And I know Lisa Marie Presley too. I met her. If you dive in, I told her the same thing. We took some pictures. I had my arm around her. I said, "Lisa, do you realize right now you have the mayor of rock and roll next to you?" She goes, "Oh, really?" I said, "You got it, baby."
Right. That's right.
I said, "You don't know what's happening, Mama." So now you made my night, Joanne. I mean, not only did Priscilla think I was adorable, but you said I'm even better than Elvis. Hot dog.
You are. I would prefer you to sing the song.
Are you talking about the way I sing or my looks? Both, right?
Both. And you sound good tonight, Sal. Oh my God.
But you know what? You sound even better, and you have a sore throat. You sound so sexy. It's unbelievable. I mean, I feel bad that your throat hurts, but you sound hot, baby.
Oh boy.
You
Okay,
do.
Sal.
You're like whispering, and it sounds like baby.
You know why I'm whispering. You know
I
why
know,
I'm
because
whispering.
your
Sal.
voice, your throat hurts. I wonder, I better behave myself. We're getting a little too crazy here.
Behave.
They're gonna think it's one of those 1-900. Call me, baby. What are those things? Call now. The first minute is free.
Let me plug in the vacuum cleaner. Oh God.
Oh man.
I had a friend who used to do that when I was in school. She did it for extra money. She'd call up. She was with one of those services. You call up the guy and talk all kind of craziness on the phone, and she would plug in her hair dryer.
Really?
And she'd go, "Yeah, here we go, baby," and she'd go. I couldn't believe it was like incredible.
I know a few people. They make a lot of money doing that stuff,
That's what I hear. Yeah,
do they have one for guys? Because man, that'd be a great job. I could sit here and drive the girls crazy and get paid for it.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife won't mind as long as I'm getting paid. And it's just phone stuff. It's not like you're really doing anything. So I mean, if they have one of those 900 numbers where you make like $5 per minute, and they want me to be doing it, I'll do it. I'll be like, "Hey, baby, you're speaking to the mayor of rock and roll. What would you like to do, honey? Your wish is my command."
You can sing to the style, and you can sing with, just pull up your guitar and.
Oh yeah, man, I love it. I could pick up the guitar and sing. I could just sing a cappella, and I could sing to the girls too. Say, "Listen, well, if you want, that's the smart thing. You sing to them for about 3 or 4 minutes, and each minute is like, $10 a minute. So I'll make like $40 in one song. If I use if I do one of Tom Guerra's songs, those are only 3 minutes, so I'll only make about $30. So, but it sounds like things are getting bad out there because we're getting a little crazy. So we're thinking about our friend Frank Carrillo, who has a great song called "Bad Out There," and I think we're gonna play it now whenever Joanne's ready.
Ready, nip it down. Here we go.
It's getting bad out there. It's getting bad out there. And everybody's dead. It's gonna need the bed. Everything's changed. Don't be real. It's getting bad out there. It's getting hard to breathe. It's harder to believe. And all the things are gone. The things you counted on. Peace of mind is rare. Can't find it anywhere. It's getting bad out there. Up in my attic room, paper boy still throws it on the lawn. City streets are emptier than New Year's Day. I wait for the other shoe to drop. I wait for the dawn. Newspaper prophets cry. Watch the cloudless sky. Hint of what's to come. I stick out my thumb. I'm looking for a ride. Take me anywhere. It's getting bad out there.
my good friend Frank Carrillo and the Bandoleros. His CD is out in stores or wherever, Amazon, wherever you want to find it. The name of the group is Frank Carrillo and the Bandoleros. Good friend of mine. We worked together in the past. He produced a few of my songs back in the early 80s, like maybe like 1982 or something like that, 83. There's still songs, Too Much Pain, which is one of my originals, and Tomorrow, me and my brother Tony Sirchia original. And those are on YouTube. If anybody wants to look it up, just put in Sal Sirchia. The songs are called Too Much Pain, and the other one's called Tomorrow, produced by Frank Carrillo, who you just heard doing a song called Bad Out There. I want to play another one of his, which is a really dynamite song, Frank Carrillo and the Bandoleros. And this one is called Red Queen, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Born in the back street where nobody breathes, born from toil and trouble. Hold on tight to what you believe, 'cause paradise grows from the rubble. Everyone says the old ways are dead and love has a brand new hairdo. Can you be sure the motives are pure? Believe what they say if you can too. You say you got something, well I don't care. I put my money on the Red Queen, and when the pages turn, she'll still be there. I put my money on the Red Queen. I leave the shadows where they belong, and I take up the spaces that nobody wants. I don't care if you think I'm wrong. I put my money on the Red Queen. Maybe time's a little bit hard, and the color of love is money. But in the time you can deal the next card, fortunes are made in plenty. But all the king's horses and dead presidents won't fill up that space inside you. And the hole will get bigger and much more intense till you find out how much you've been lied to. But you say you know something and I don't care. I put my money on the Red Queen. When the table turns, she'll still be there. I put my money on the Red Queen. I leave the broken pieces where they fall out. Put on my boots and I walk down the hall and I laugh in the lights and dinner soul. I put my money on the Red Queen. I put it down, I'll raise it too. It ain't no gamble, I'm gonna leave that to you. You say you got something, well I don't care. I put my money on the Red Queen. When the table turns, she'll still be there. I put my money on the Red Queen. I'll leave the broken pieces where they fall, and I'll pull on my boots and I'll walk down the hall, and I'll laugh in the lies that's in our soul. 'Cause I put my money on the Red Queen. I put my money on the Red Queen.
All right, that was brother Frankie Carrillo, Frank Carrillo and the Bandoleros with a song called Red Queen. It's from the album called Bad Out There. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's that's a Dynamite album. You guys want to check it out? You can find his album on all over the place. It's in on Amazon.com and iTunes, and I got mine actually on eBay. Even though he wants to send me a few, I bought mine on eBay a while back. So, but anyway, we're going to wrap it up. There's a few minutes to go, but we might as well wrap this up because it's 9:55 almost, so we only got 5 minutes left. So what we want to do is, for the next second, I'll say I want to give a shout-out to Fabian Gustavo again. And he's the best. He's always making all kind of stuff. He works so hard for these people that are not showing up. He's making all these cool posters and things. And
Fabian is the consultant for the Sal Sirchia show. So he's the man.
Yeah, that's right. Fabian's a consultant for the Sal Sirchia show. Joanne is my co-host, and I am Sal Sirchia. Tom just wrote me a long, long email about Frank Carrillo. Let's read that real quick. I once saw Frank Carrillo fall off the stage opening up for Bad Company. That's a true story. I heard about that. Was it Springfield, MA, June 1979. My parents let me drive to an out-of-state concert the day I got my driver's license. No fooling. Frank smashed his mouth. I think he lost some teeth. You should ask him. Yeah, that's a true story. I know about that. And the funny thing is, Tom, if you're listening, Frank is working right now. He's doing a gig with the drummer from Bad Company, and they want to do a show where they're both going to call in with me. And I talked to him last night, as a matter of fact, on the phone. He says he wants to do a show. He just doesn't know when the both of them could call in at the same time. But they're going to be doing a gig together in the city on, I think, at the end of the month. But, so, Tom, if you heard that, that's the truth, what you just said. He did fall off the stage. He told me about it. Busted his face a little bit, but he's doing all right. But anyway, we're going to wrap this show up. One more shout-out to Fabian Gustavo. And also, I hope, Joe, I hope you're okay. Anything, there's got to be a good reason why you didn't call and you didn't show for the show, because he is a real nice guy, I'll say it again. And something definitely must have came up, maybe with his TV show, or a couple of those chicks from the VIP show he has took him and did the job on him, and I don't blame him for not calling.
Lord.
So we're going to wrap this show up, and again, thank you everybody for listening, and I hope you enjoyed all the great music we played tonight. That was Tom Guerra, Frank Carrillo, and my friend Paul Melchior. So, Joanne, we're going to call it a night. Cheers, folks.